Today we have 2 boxes of nickels, and finally, they're not brand new. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got 2 nickel boxes, and they are finally good to search. They are not brand new. We have circulated nickels. I did check some of the endos, so I checked all the endos at the tops of all these rolls. So that's how I know that we do have nickels that are good to search. And I did see 1 or 2 older endos. So I did get back with these about 30 minutes ago-ish after searching through a $1 bill strap that we got that only produced one 2006 stone note that wasn't in very good shape. But that is not what we're here for. We are here for some nickels. So let's find some good nickels. Box number 1, roll number 5. First find of the hunt. It's an older looking edge, not an edge, older looking side of the back. Denver mint mark, could be a 64. It is not. 1953, minted in Denver. First find on the board. Very next roll, and we got a 1958, minted in Denver with some odd coloration differences, but whatever. 1 coin from the ender, which makes our second find on the board, but no 40s yet. Roll number 10, we're gonna have 2 finds. Right here, 1 edge, 1957, minted in Denver. And on this one, the end coin, didn't know why I didn't see it, but 1 edge, 1946. So that is our first 40s of the hunt. And considering that we have 2 boxes, I do not think this is going to be the last 46. They are very common, but time will tell. Next roll, so roll number 11. We have our second 40s of the box. This one is a 49. These ones are a bit harder to come by, but does it have a mint mark? Yes, it does. 1949, minted in Denver. Second 40s on the board. 40s and 50s are close, and I think 50s is going to win, but we'll have to see. Roll 13. We got a 1942. This does not look silver at all, but there was always a chance. 1942, not silver, but still in Philadelphia. Another 42 on the board. No, sorry, a 42 on the board. And 40s and 50s are now tied. Who's going to win this box? 40s or 50s? And then what does this box have to offer? Roll 15. Think that's an oldie. That is destroyed, busted, Philadelphia, and a 1941. So 40s are pulling ahead. 40s are in the lead right now. I'm going to scoot these up because I don't think we're going to find any silver in this box. But 40s are in the lead. I wonder how long that's going to last. Roll number 22. And we have a nice condition, 01 from 1957. Believe it's going to be from Denver. And it is. This is pretty common. So 50s have tied it out, tied the score with 4 versus 4. And we're on roll 22, so that's pretty nice find average. See you on the next find. Roll number 25, so a quarter of the way done for our video. And we have an interesting roll. There was some yellow/golden looking edges, but they were all modern. However, there is at least 1 find. I haven't checked this back part yet. This one's going to be a 53, minted in Philadelphia. Let me just check the back of this for some old looking rims or edges or surfaces. And I don't see anything. So I will call you back in on our next find, which is hopefully going to be pretty soon. Roll number 30. And this time we have 2 40s nickels. We have a 1940 right here. This one's going to be a Philadelphia. And then down here we have a 46. This one's got some gunk on it. That one is also going to be a Philadelphia. As I said, probably not in the first 46. So that's that. Plus a 1940. Two 40s in one roll. 40s who just pulled ahead. Lead of 1. I was assuming the 50s would win this, but now I'm not so sure. Roll number 46. The box got super dry. Not only do we have a 1952 that is minted in Philadelphia, but notice how I made room in between this 42 and these 46s. Because there's only one thing that comes in between those. Silver. San Francisco Mint, 1942. Silver war nickel. That one is harder to find. For a second, I couldn't tell if it was silver, but then I looked at the edge and I knew. But we got a silver and a 52 in the same roll. That is awesome. Next roll after the silver, so roll number 47, and we have an older looking edge piece. Could be 60s. 41. Yeah, I was pretty sure I didn't see a mint mark. Yep, no mint mark. So we will add that to our stack of 41s, both of which are not in very good shape, but whatever. Can we get a buffalo in the last 3 rolls? I didn't think we'd get a silver, but we did. And of all things, a 42S. So can we get lucky with these last 3? We'll see. Next roll, so roll number 48. And we have an old looking Avos side. 1956, so it is a find. Minted in Denver. So that is our first one from 56 on the board. But no buffaloes yet. Can we get this? Roll 49, this box is just giving us a ton of stuff at the end. Ton of stuff. I mean, we got 2 finds in this one. We got a 1958 in decent shape. Minted in Philadelphia. And we also have older looking edge right here. 1940. Also minted in Philadelphia. Now I've narrowed my expectations, I guess, down to maybe up 30 or something, but 30s. But we'll see. Well, that is the end of the box because we are on roll 50, and we have one find in this one. This one is a 1952 Philadelphia. Where's my 52 stack? Right here. Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys on the wrap up. Alright guys, so box number 1 is done, and we did pretty well. Got a good amount of 40s, a good amount of 50s, and a silver. And of all silvers, a 1942 minted in San Francisco. That one's not too easy to find. Well, anyway, take all this off the mat, put it over here for a pile of box 1 finds, and bring in box 2, hoping to find a buffalo. First find of box 2 is going to be on roll number 4. 2 coins from the endo. We have a worn down looking rim, and it's a 1940. So 40s is the first find box 2, and this one is minted in Philadelphia. Early find, early in the box. Awesome. Roll number 14. And we got a 1948. I adjusted it on accident a bit, but it is still there. 1948, decent shape, minted in Philadelphia. Second 40s the hunt, and no 50s yet. Interesting. Roll 16. We have a Denver minted one right here. Could be 40s or 50s. 64, so nothing good, but there is also an old one here. Want to make sure this isn't anything. Oh, it is. I wasn't expecting it to be anything good, but no, 1940. Another 40s. Still minted in Philadelphia. No buffaloes and no 50s. The no 50s is really confusing me here, but we'll see. Roll number 17. And we have another find. This one has an older edge, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be 40s or 50s. It's Philadelphia. And it's another 40s, 1946. This is a lot of 40s and no 50s. Roll 19, and we finally have a 50s. I'm kidding, this isn't the 50s, this is a 41. But we do have a 57. First 50s of the box. 57 Denver. Let's check the 41 for a mint mark. There is none. So scoot these back. 41 here. And then 57 Denver will be here. But we finally have our first 50s of this box. I don't know if that was just a weird coincidence or if this box has more 40s than 50s, but we'll see. Roll number 20. And we have ourselves another 50. One coin from the end, 1958. Minted in Denver. They're starting to come around, but I don't know if they'll be able to catch up. Roll 21. We have ourselves an old looking piece. This one is a 1947. Minted in Philadelphia. Another 40s on the board. And they are remaining ahead of the 50s by a long shot. Very next roll, so 3 rolls in a row, we have finds. This one is another 50s, 1952, minted in Philadelphia. Roll 24, and I don't know for sure, but that looks kind of old right there. So we pull it down. 1939, it's a 30s, first one of the hunt. Not just this box, but overall, that's nice. All right, does it have a mint mark? It does not, so we do not have a good key date, but it is still a nice coin. I will check for the doubling in between clips, and I'll let you know in the next one. See you on the next find. Roll 26, and I think we have 2 finds on this one. So right here, saw the coin looked older, but then I looked closer at the mint mark, and that is an S. That's an S in the back, so we know it's going to be 40s or 50s. And it is a 52. In correction, it could have been 30s, but it's highly unlikely. Either way, another 52. And I did say we think we have 2 finds, so if I look here, yeah, there is a super nice, older looking Jefferson nickel. It's a 68S. I typically don't keep those, but considering the amazing shape that this one's in, I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. So we'll put that right here at the front, and we'll catch you on the next find. Roll number 30. We have ourselves a 1941, 2 coins to the end. This one's in pretty good shape. Will it have a mint mark? No, it will not. Regular 1941 on the pile. And no, this one was not the double die. Roll number 36, and we have ourselves another 50s coin. 1950, sorry, I lost it over here. 1957, with a little bit of worn down spots. Minted in Denver, which is only our 3rd 50s. Sorry, I forgot about these. It's our 5th 50s of the hunt. And we might have more, but I still don't think those are caught up to the 40s. Roll number 44, so box is coming to an end, and we do have an older looking nickel. This one's again a 1946, probably Philadelphia. It is. We can add that to our 46s. And I do want to say, a few rolls ago, I did find a penny, 1993. It's pretty garbage. But I don't know if this right here is a lack of the copper coating, or if this was just a spilled paint or dye or something. I mean, I don't know what that is, but I cannot tell if that is a lack of coating on the side there too. I can't tell if that's a lack of, the zinc coating or just, copper coating, or if this is just a little mishap. I don't want to dig under it, like with a thumbtack or something, because if it is valuable, I don't want to damage it. But it is a mystery. So if you do know what that is, let me know in the comments. But if you don't, whatever, I'll do some more research on it. See you on the next find, or maybe the end of the box. Next roll, it's going to be roll number 45, and we have a sandwich. We have 2 1952s in the same roll. So one of them was down here, I think. Let's try to find it again. Okay, here was one. 1952. And the other one was further down here. Right here. Also 1952. So two 1952s, both Philadelphia, in the same roll. I've lost count of which one is in the lead, 40s or 50s. At first glance, it looks like 40s, but we have a big stack here, so we'll see. But there aren't that many rolls left, so there's not much room for change. But can we still get a Buffalo? Because we don't have one yet. Roll 49, and we do have a find in this one. This is going to be a 1956, minted in Denver. Last roll, and we have our first and last foreign of the hunt. This one is a Canadian from the year 2000, which is first foreign. We don't have a spot foreign on the board, so I'm just going to slide it right there. But that doesn't really matter considering that was the last find of the box. So I'll see you on the wrap-up. Well, I said I'd see you on the wrap-up, so here we are. Earliest find of the box was just a 39, so we did not find any Buffaloes. 39 was Philadelphia and not the double die. We had a good stack of 40s. I believe that is 4 of them. So 4 40s, all Philadelphia. 4 41s, all Philadelphia. Of non-silver 42, also Philadelphia. And then a bunch of 46s, a 47, and a 48, all of which Philly. We also have a 49 that is Denver, I believe. Yes, that is a 49D. Then we have a bunch of 52s. These ones are all Philadelphia, about 5 of them, except for this one, which is a San Francisco minted 1952. Then we have 2 53s, a Philly and a Denver. And then all these ones are Denver besides this 58. Got a bunch of 56s, a bunch more 57s, and some 58s. Again, this one is the only one of these 4 stacks that is Philadelphia. Then we come down here. We have a beautiful looking 1968 minted in San Francisco that I wanted to pull out. We had the 1 penny that was in the roll that I didn't know if it had some zinc plating error or something. We had 1 foreign in this box, which is a 2000 Canadian. And then we had the only really decent find in this whole box, which is a 1942 San Francisco minted silver nickel. So we've been in contact with some banks recently, and we are apparently experiencing a second national coin shortage. I don't know if this one's bigger or smaller, but I do believe it is COVID related. So I cannot guarantee you what we'll be getting next after these two, but all I'm going to say is I'm trying very hard to get some dime boxes, or just a dime box. See you on the next one.